Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today is the day for F1 J16. So yeah, we're back. These videos are pre-recorded for something like months ago, but nevertheless we've got a sponsor bonus 300 resource points. But before we get into this video, as you can see, I don't have any intro for the moment. I'm still trying to find for the new one after the big change in the channel, you know, with the name and with the name of the channel. Now I'm officially TM Gaming, so welcome to my channel, TM Gaming, for the Canadian Grand Prix. We're here in Canada, ready for the practice session. As you can see, we're looking a bit on the trophy room. We already have 3 wins this season, but except from that, like, there have been 3 times into the points, and all those 3 times we have been winning. Like, we finished 12th, 13th, then we won 2 races, then DNF, and then won. Like, absolutely insane record. But anyways, we're currently on the practice station for the track acclimatization test. So let's try and do our best. As you can possibly see, we missed the target, which was very unsatisfying to watch that, because I missed the corner by a mile. So that was pretty interesting to see that. What was I doing wrong in that corner? But as you can see, after that race we got 2 greens, then we banked in some purples, and actually made us get the completed results. Of course I tried to fight for the purple objective, because I wanted those resource points. So at the end of the day, you know, we pushed hard enough. We didn't get our red again, and at the end of the day we got that purple result by quite a lot of points, 30 points I believe it was. So yeah, we've done that, and then it was time for the tire management test, which was also pretty good. The tire were like, it wasn't a high, it was about a lap, so I didn't find a lot of pace. But you know, at the end of the day we got the purple in the first lap. You know, it was I had to try quite a lot, because I've done some training before that. You can see that I got 3 purples, but it wasn't that easy, just to let you know. I had to do quite a lot of practice in order to set those lap times and achieve that result on the trial management test. So we got a green, then we continue with 2 purple, and to end the session and this test, not the session apparently, the test, we've achieved everything. Unfortunately, I didn't record the qualifying pace test for some weird reason. I'm sorry about that, but we've been perfect on both the time management and channelization test, and also the qualifying pace test. So pretty good practice session. Let's go into qualifying, and I hope we can do well, guys. So there we are into qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix. It is a bit cloudy, as you can possibly see. So that means that we have to go out for an early run in order to avoid any problems with the weather, you know, with the weather conditions. So this is my setup, as you can also see. It really fitted me and my driving style. It worked perfectly with the car. These are my qualifying goals. I aim to qualify 4th or higher, and I have to make sure that I qualify above Kimi and beat Kevin Magnussen at the same time. So it's pretty hard. Let's go on the track and hope we can do well, guys. So there you have it. That's my fastest lap, as you can see right over here. I actually already set it a lap time. I'm currently P15, but with that lap we've gone up into P3. So once again, just behind the Red Bulls, the most that we can take out of this car. And then after all, I try to continue also that lap, and at the end of the day we are going to set another lap. So this is our final and fastest lap. I also have my teammate just right ahead of me. He could help me with a bit of
just 30 seconds left in the session,
with a bit of his slipstreaming. So I just stop talking and let you enjoy the lap. We are slower into the first sector. That's pretty interesting to see, you know, to see where did I improve in terms of the last lap. Right through here, through that middle sector we go, slowly through here. faster in the second sector, just 1/10 slower than the Red Bulls. Perfect braking point into that corner. It was the corner I was losing quite a lot of time. We're now 4/10 faster than the last personal lap. Could be favorites for pole position right here, mate. Come on, guys. To the final corner, into the Wall of Champions right here. We didn't really go close to the Wall of Champions, but come across the line. Can we get pole position? I think we did. And yes, we made it. It's pole position for the Canadian Grand Prix. Absolutely stunning lap. I never thought we would take pole position.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Renault, Ricciardo and Max Verstappen. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Absolutely insane qualifying session. I never thought we would make it into pole position. Like, I never thought. It was at the moment I saw like I was slow in the first sector, I was like, should I give up? Should I just give up this lap? But no, I fought till the end. And at the end of the day, you see that just for some thousandths of a second, we got Ricciardo for pole position. Get in there, lads. Let's go in the race and hope we can do well. So we're pretty much ready for this race. I still can't believe that we'll go pole position, but nevertheless we have to push as hard as we can in this race, be as consistent as possible throughout all this race. Like, we have to set good laps, we have to set consistent laps, we have to show consistent and beat those Red Bulls once more in this season while they have the fastest car. Also my teammate is out of P4, I forgot to tell you. That's really nice to see from the whole team, you know, that even my teammate can do some things right now and he can tell. But race is pretty strange because half of the races seem to going to be wet. There's going to be intermediate conditions and the end of the race are going to be wet conditions, but for the moment we're going to stay on for those dry conditions. I tried to change it onto ultra soft or like super soft, but apparently it didn't work. But I think I'm gonna go on the super soft for my second stop, because the amount of time that's gonna be given for, you know, like whenever I enter the pits for the ultra softs, I'm gonna have something like 10 minutes more until the race. So, you know, like there's no reason to go on instead of softs. Supers are gonna be the right decision, I believe. So I'm gonna wait and see about that, as we lost the position on the information lab. But now it's time for the start of the race. It's 5 lights and it's lights out on the way we go. We're gonna have to a pretty decent start. We didn't lose any position already into turn 1 as we go right now. And Daniel Ricciardo is trying to stay ahead of Kevin Magnussen, who got up into P3, so he must have overtaken Max Verstappen, and he's now into podium position already. Great stuff for my teammate there to get off to a good start and take advantage of the bad start of Max Verstappen. So he's into a podium position. This could be a double podium for the Renault team already from the Canadian Grand Prix, and that would be just unbelievable to see. Lap 6 and we have a safety car, as you can possibly see.
Make sure you keep a
We had a
positive
pretty
response
big
now.
gap, you know, from Ricardo. We had some like
Change available to
4
us.
seconds.
If you like to keep to the
And
corridor,
also Fernando Alonso has got up into P3, which is very, very unbelievable. Like, the McLaren seems so good of a car
change available to us.
this season. It might not be as fast as the Red Bull or the Renault, but they are very good. They seem to have, I don't know if it is Alonso or the McLaren in general, but they seem to have a very good car. But as you can see, I'm taking advantage of the safety car, and I'm gonna change my strategy right now, and I'm gonna come in for a set of super softs. As I have already told you, this is the strategy I wanted to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. I believe that this set can take me till the lap when the rain is gonna go down.
Let's get some heat.
Let's hope that this strategy is gonna work out. Let's try and get the positions as many as we can right here. We're gonna get Kimi Raikkonen there, but we're into P6, just right ahead of Nico Rosberg. So done a really good job, I think, with the strategy. I think it's gonna work out. So yeah, we're just waiting, have to wait and see.
Stay in position.
Safety car is coming in, as you can possibly see, and we're now in P4. We go Raikkonen, Perez, and I believe that's Bottas leading the pack at the moment. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm gonna try and overtake both of them, all of them, in the next couple of laps and take back the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. So it's away we go. We seem to racing. No overtaking for the moment, but now it's green flag and we can just push as much as we want. Try and get advantage of that bad exit that Kimi Raikkonen had. We had a great exit. We go so you squeezed us off a little bit there. At the end of the day, we're gonna go down inside Kimi Raikkonen. We're still side by side. He's on the inside line, we're on the outside line. We're going side by side. Great battling with Kimi Raikkonen right here, the Iceman. Oh my god, what was that corner cut? It wasn't Tim and Marduk.
This is great banter.
But anyways, I believe that was better corner cut than even Tim and Marduk can do. But anyways, great banter there from Kimi Raikkonen, just absolutely insane. Trying to hold his position line with corner cutting, that was clearly like. Anyways, into lap 11, we are already catching up into P1, which is Sergio Perez. He got into P1 because Bottas just got into the pits, but he couldn't hold it. It's like straight away get Perez back into the lead. I already see the clouds getting more and more, so that means that we're looking very, very good. Also, my tower is okay, so I think we shall hold it until the rain comes down.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy.
Lap 19, and as I have already told you, rain is coming down. Strategy worked fine. I should have got in by lap 17, but I saw that some drops of rain were getting down, and I was like, I'm not going in. I have to wait till the intermediate conditions. So that's what we've done, and absolutely, it's gone absolutely right. With our strategy, I think I got it right. Like, I have better strategy in mind than Ferrari in 2016 season, but we've done a perfect strategy. We're leading Inter's condition. Also, my teammate is in P4, P5. So please, Kevin, do something to finish on that podium, or just take some serious points, some crucial points for yourself. But yeah, just pretty much we ain't gonna ask him to do like at the moment, but just gonna wait and see if there are gonna be wet conditions, because that's pretty important to see. We're gonna change onto the wet tires.
Safety car.
There you go.
Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive.
All the hard job I've been doing now.
Okay, slow
I had
down,
a
slow
great
down. Your delta is
gap
negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
He built a great gap from Kimi Raikkonen. That's safety car straight away. Anyways, we caught up with the safety car. Kimi is very close to me. I don't really like that, because the AI is pretty like they can make the move whenever they want. Like they don't care in this game. Like it's gonna be pretty hard to hold on the position. But as you can see right here, safety car is coming in. I didn't hear from Jeff which driver had a problem, but I'm not gonna give any attention to that at the moment. It's lap 29. We've got 6 laps remaining. As you can see, we already have built a gap from Hamilton, who actually passed Kimi Raikkonen. very exciting to see that, because Ferrari has a better car than Mercedes on this season, if I'm correct. But Kimi Räikkönen seems like it's gonna be in P3, Hamilton in P2. But as about us, well, it was expectable, I believe. After the pole position, we saw great consistency, we saw great laps, we got pole position. I think we also got the fastest lap of the race, so let's just celebrate a win here in Canada. A very, very good performance. Another win for us here in the Renault. The second win in a row. Absolutely insane driving. It was a pretty easy win, I've got to say. Starting from pole, like, I've never done anything. The only thing that I've done is changing a bit the strategy, and it actually works out, so that made it even easier for me. And yeah, another win here in the Renault. Absolutely great driving. I enjoyed driving once again. Maybe not as much as I enjoyed it in Monaco, but it is okay. It might have been because of the rain, but I believe that's Kevin Magnussen. Let's go P3. Oh my god. So Kimi Räikkönen has the god. Oh my god, it's just been for thousands of seconds. And at the end of the day, at the end of the race, Kevin Magnussen has got P3. That's very good to see. A double podium for the Renault team. I wasn't expecting that. When I was driving through the back straight, I saw Kimi Räikkönen on P3, and I thought like Kevin wasn't even on fourth, but apparently on the final corners he must have made a move into P3, so that's gonna bring him into P9 in the driver's standings. Very, very good to see that from my teammate Kevin Magnussen. Very, very, very happy to see that. But for us, we're into P1 in the driver's standings. Absolutely insane. 5 points ahead of Max Verstappen. We've finally done it. We've finally done it. Max Verstappen into P2, Lewis Hamilton into P3, and Kimi Räikkönen, I believe it was, in P4. So constructor standings, as you can possibly see, we are second, still second as a team, but only 21 points behind Red Bull, even though we have a slower car, so we have quite a lot of chance to win even the constructors this season. But those are it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, ask me anything you want, ask a fan. But here's with the lads, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, lads.